For our next story, let me tell you about a word, obsess. I'm sure you've heard it before. It was first used in the 16th century, but back then its meaning was a little different, much like being possessed, but with a twist. To be obsessed meant that the devil has occupied your body, but you're aware of what's happening, meaning you're forced to do something, you know what you're doing, but you just can't stop. Today, the word obsessed has changed in meaning, but when it comes to weight loss, it seems like the old definition still plays out. Because we are obsessed with losing weight, we drug and jab our bodies to become thin, even if it harms us, to the point where some people become suicidal. And this is not an exaggeration. I know it feels like an ambush, but let me explain. It all started with just a bill of goods, cheap and convenient foods. They were deliberately designed to be overeaten, engineered to override our willpower, so we stuffed our faces with them. But then we were shamed for doing so by diet peddlers, celebrity magazines and social media. They showed us size 0 figures, sculpted waists and highly contoured faces, usually all three in one body. And they told us to shake things up with one intermittent fast here and another almond diet there. But that didn't cut it. So they pointed to weight loss supplements, drugs and injections. The result was this. People are not only still gaining weight, they've also developed additional health problems, both physical and mental. Weight loss injections like Ozempic, Wegovy and Saxendra are apparently making people suicidal. These injections are now under investigation. Europe's drug regulator is probing them, probing the possible link between these jabs and thoughts of suicide and self-harm. This sounds highly problematic, but it's also believable. Because all weight loss medicines have potential side effects like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, body aches, tiredness, depression, and suicidal thoughts. So a slim body at the cost of big fat health problems. These drugs curb your appetite, shift your hormonal balance, and promise you weight loss, but there's no guarantee, and definitely no long-term benefits. Plus, they cost a bomb, anywhere between $10,000 and $20,000 a year, so obviously people are frustrated. They're losing money, but not losing weight, and they're gaining side effects. Let me show you another set of numbers. More than 60% of patients who are prescribed weight loss drugs stop within a year, but they find new takers. Why do you think that happens? People are not crazy. No one wants additional health problems. The problem is the system. It is against us. Do you think drug makers do not know about the side effects? They do. And they don't even try to hide them. But they don't tell us clearly either. Take, for example, the weight loss drugs that make you suicidal, that could make you suicidal. Their warnings say the product could give you suicidal thoughts. But suicidal behavior is not listed as a side effect. It's not the same. And this is a problem. They want you to read between the lines while they make money off you, billions of dollars of money. Within the next decade, the weight loss industry could be worth $200 billion. Today, around 1 billion people the world over are obese. Global obesity rates have tripled over the past decade. And these drugs promise change. So people fall for them. They trust the system. Not just obese patients, but even people who feel that their bodies are disappointing. Those who live in a cycle of starvation, obsession, binging, and purging. When medication promises a win, they take it. But where is the regulation? Who is looking out for the users of these medicines? Is it good enough to just publish the fine print on medicine bottles? People are making themselves sick to be thinner. Millions are trapped between hope, misery, and lies. They will buy anything that promises to fix them. Yet the mirror rarely shows people what they want to see, because maybe the mirror itself is distorted. But is anyone fixing it?